The white brittle starfish is a type of brittle star, a class of echinoderms closely related to starfish, sea urchins, and sea cucumbers. They are named for their long, slender, and highly flexible arms that radiate from a central disc. These arms are often fragile, easily breaking off as a defense mechanism when threatened. Here are some key details about brittle stars, including white ones. Appearance: a small, round central disc with 5 long, slender arms. The body is typically white or cream, though variations in patterns and shading can occur. Their skeletal structure consists of calcareous plates, giving them a segmented, textured look. Habitat: found in oceans worldwide, from shallow reefs to deep-sea environments. They often hide under rocks, coral, or within crevices during the day. Behavior: nocturnal and highly mobile, using their flexible arms to walk along the ocean floor. They can regenerate lost arms over time. Feeding: scavengers or filter feeders, depending on the species. They feed on detritus, plankton, and small organic particles. Ecological role: play a vital role in marine ecosystems by recycling nutrients and cleaning up debris. Mangroves are tropical plants that are adapted to loose, wet soils, salt water, and being periodically submerged by tides. 4 major factors appear to limit the distribution of mangroves: climate, salt water, tidal fluctuation, and soil type. There are more than 50 species of mangroves found throughout the world. What are the purpose of mangroves? Mangroves provide natural infrastructure to help protect nearby populated areas by reducing erosion and absorbing storm surge impacts during extreme weather events such as hurricanes. They are also important to the ecosystem too. Their dense roots help bind and build soils. A snake sea cucumber, scientific name, Synapta maculata, is a fascinating marine animal belonging to the class Holothuriidae. It is one of the longest species of sea cucumbers, sometimes reaching lengths of up to 2 meters, about 6.5 feet. Despite its name, it is not a snake but gets the snake descriptor due to its slender, elongated body and serpentine movements. Starfish, also known as sea stars, are fascinating marine animals that belong to the class Asteroidea. Despite their name, they are not fish but echinoderms, closely related to sea urchins, sand dollars, and sea cucumbers. Here's a detailed look at their characteristics. Physical features: body structure. Starfish typically have a radial symmetry with a central disc and 5 arms, though some species have more, up to 50 arms in some cases. Skeleton: they have a tough, calcified skin with a skeleton made of calcium carbonate plates, often with spines or granules for protection. Size: they range in size from less than an inch to over 3 feet in diameter, depending on the species. Color: starfish come in a wide variety of colors, including red, orange, blue, pink, and purple, often serving as camouflage or warning signals. Unique features: water vascular system. Starfish use a water vascular system for movement and feeding. They have tiny tube feet on the underside of their arms that function via hydraulic pressure. Regeneration: starfish can regenerate lost arms and, in some cases, an entire body from a single arm, provided part of the central disc remains intact. Lack of a brain: They do not have a centralized brain but have a nerve ring and radial nerve cords in each arm for coordination. Diet and feeding carnivorous. Most starfish are predators, feeding on mollusks like clams and mussels. They use their tube feet to pry open shells and evert their stomachs to digest food externally. Detritivores. Some species also consume detritus or decaying organic matter. Reproduction. Sexual reproduction. Starfish are usually separate sexes and release eggs and sperm into the water, where fertilization occurs. The resulting larvae, called bipinnaria, are free swimming before settling on the ocean floor. Asexual reproduction. Some species can reproduce asexually through fission or fragmentation. Ecological importance. Starfish play a vital role in marine ecosystems as predators, helping to control the population of bivalves and other prey. They also serve as a food source for larger marine animals. Fun facts. Some starfish, like the crown of thorns, Acanthaster plankite, can be destructive to coral reefs due to their voracious appetite for coral polyps. Starfish can live for up to 35 years in the wild, depending on the species and environmental conditions. Sea urchins are fascinating marine animals belonging to the class Echinoidea, within the phylum Echinodermata. These small, spiny, globe-shaped creatures are found on the seabed in oceans all over the world, typically inhabiting rocky, coral, or sandy environments. Key features. Physical structure. Sea urchins have a hard, calcareous shell called a test, which is usually spherical or slightly flattened. Their surface is covered with movable spines that help with protection and locomotion. Beneath the spines are tiny tube feet and pedicellariae, small pincer-like appendages, for mobility and cleaning. Feeding. They primarily feed on algae, but some species also consume detritus and small invertebrates. Sea urchins use a unique feeding structure called Aristotle's lantern, a complex arrangement of teeth and muscles, to scrape or chew food. Ecological role. They play a significant role in controlling algae populations in marine ecosystems. Overgrazing by sea urchins can lead to barren underwater landscapes, especially if their predators, like sea otters, are absent. Reproduction. Sea urchins reproduce sexually, releasing eggs and sperm into the water for external fertilization. Their larvae, called Pluteus larvae, are planktonic before settling on the seafloor to metamorphose into their adult form. Human interaction. In some cultures, sea urchin roe, uni, is considered a delicacy. Overharvesting for culinary purposes has led to population declines in certain regions. Defense mechanisms. Their spines serve as a primary defense against predators. Some species have venomous spines that can inflict painful stings. Jellyfish are fascinating marine creatures belonging to the phylum Cnidaria. They are characterized by their gelatinous, umbrella-shaped bodies and tentacles that hang beneath. Jellyfish have a simple anatomy, with no brain, heart, or bones. Their body is made up of a bell-shaped dome called the medusa, primarily consisting of water, up to 95%. Tentacles extend from the edge of the bell and are equipped with specialized cells called nematocysts that deliver stings to capture prey or for defense. They use their tentacles to sting and immobilize prey before consuming it. Some jellyfish stings are harmless, while others, like the box jellyfish, Chironex fleckeri, can be extremely dangerous to humans.